Hey everyone. I bought this Thai food yesterday and I asked for it to be really, really spicy. And I thought that they would just make it hot level of spicy, but it is almost inedible. It's very, very hot. And I thought as a way to distract myself, I would eat it in front of camera and tell some of my classic jokes. Um, Looks pretty innocent, right? Just veggies and peanut sauce, but the sauce is lava. So, here we go. I hope this is funny. It is not funny for me now, but maybe when I play it back later. Bottoms up. Mm. Mm-hmm. So, there it goes. Feeling it. Okay. So, vegetarians. We can all agree they don't eat meat, right? Um, but how do they justify eating animal crackers? Because if you think about it, oh my god, this piece has so much chili on it. If you think about it, they the crackers have little cute animal faces on them that smile up at you as you do what? Universal answer: bite their heads off. Mm. So, I thought that a way to make eating them guilt-free would be if anyone remembers those sponge animals that came in pill form, those little capsules, and you just add water and they turn into sponges. Um, mm, 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 mm. You could take the pill. It's like my body is telling me to just fucking stop, but I don't want to waste food. Could take the pill, and then the vegetarian or vegan would not see it turn into an animal, and then you could just pass it. It's a circle of life. Mm, mm. My stepmom is very Catholic, and every year, in the days before Easter, um, you give up something you really love for 40 days, and it's sort of feel like Christians value suffering and martyrdom, so it just feels that way to me. Mm. But one year, she gave up Chardonnay, and I thought good for her, because she drinks probably 3 or 4 glasses a night. But instead, she switched to gin. And I said to her, I don't think that's the point. And I'm like, it's not really deprivation. And she said, well, I don't I don't like gin. I like Chardonnay. Um, in my head, I'm like, oh, boo-hoo, you're suffering, because she would free pour gin into a glass with like a teaspoon of tonic water. Mm, feeling the burn. Has anyone ever been carded at the library? Uh, oof. Just me? Well, I went to the MLK library in San Jose, and woman asked me where my parents were, and I said probably at work. Mm. And, well, she said, well, you can't get a library card if your parent or guardian isn't with you if you're under 18. So I had to show my license at the library. Mm. I get a lot of age-related comments that may sound rude because they are, but they're so out of the blue sometimes that I don't know what to say. We're gonna eat some rice now. uh, like, I was volunteering at this one place, and this woman said, "What are you, 12? I have socks older than you." Mm. And I thought, that's gross. That's really disgusting. 12-year-old socks. You must have darned the hell out of them. And I hope they're in a frame, because that's an accomplishment. And also, they probably smell really bad. Mm. I was in a Lyft ride, and I get in, and the driver says, "Wow, you have your own Lyft account." And I said, "Yeah, whatever that means." And he paused for a bit, and then suddenly said, "Is it a medical condition? The fact that you look so young?" And I was too stunned by this question to answer creatively. So, yeah. The line of, "You'll love it when you get older." I want to say, how much older? I'm turning 35. And, I was really upset when they raised the age to smoke cigarettes to 21. Because sometimes, on occasion, I will. And, someone thought I was going to make them lose their license to sell them. Mm. I feel like right now I'm on my own episode of Hot Ones, except there's no questions, and I'm talking the whole time. I don't know if anyone's gonna think this is funny. I'm in pain, you guys. Mm. I think that this generation that's living through the pandemic is gonna be our generation's version of Depression era survivors. Oh god, there's so much peanut sauce on this. And like the younger generation is gonna say something like, "I'm really bored right now." Mm. And we will say to them, "Have you tried going outside? There's a lot out there. Could hug someone. Do you like to make bread?" Mm. I've started watching what people put in their carts in the grocery store during the pandemic, and This guy just was walking by me with his cart full to the brim with loaves of bread. And I thought he was an employee restocking the shelves. But that was his shopping for the day. And I thought, was yesterday margarine day? What are you gonna do with all of that? Mm. And this other guy, in his basket, had 9 bottles of wine and a pack of Hawaiian buns. I was like, what? How's that gonna go? Like, wine bun, do-doodly doo, do-doodly doo, do-doodly doo. Keeps me from investing too much in the announcements about the CDC and social distancing. Mm. But I think that's all the COVID jokes I'm gonna do. Mm. You can think of anything else as a distraction. Your 5 favorite fruits. Did you poop today? What's the capital of Missouri? I don't know. In my 4th grade class, we literally only learned half of the state capitals. Like, we stopped in the middle of the country, so I have no idea. I'm definitely not smarter than a 5th grader. I would not do well on that show. I learned recently I'm not smarter than a 2nd grader either, based on what my teacher housemate says they're learning in class. We are reaching the finish line here, folks. It's been real. But is this actually a good distraction from what's going on here? I look like I have a sunburn. Thinking of what to end on. Hmm. Here's one of my very first jokes, and you can maybe tell I was at a different place in my life when I wrote it. My mom is like an egg timer. When she wants you to do something, she will tell you obsessively every 5 seconds. And every time you tell her, you'll get to it. It's like you're dialing back that egg timer. And then she's back in your face again. It just makes me think you can submerge an egg timer in water. But my mom can swim. Damn it. Well, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna chug water. Let me know if you liked this.